The elections are now over and it's time for change. Islam teaches us to be a force for good and transformation in society. But after 30 years or so, we don't seem to be where we should be as a community. We see the genocide in Palestine being broadcasted live every single day and endorsed by Western governments. Islamophobic laws continuously being passed, media demonization, discrimination in day-to-day life, the list goes on and on. It can feel as though we are powerless. We can get demoralized over time or simply apathetic, accepting things as they are. For decades, Muslims in the West have been told that voting in parliamentary elections is the answer to solving global and domestic issues of justice. The energy of our community has been almost entirely directed towards elections and party politics. But this has not yielded meaningful results. In practice, it has been broken promises that have only served to keep those who are complicit in injustice in positions of power. Outright lies, Islamophobia, and support for wars and genocide abroad still continue. The answer is not to do more of the same. The reality is that we cannot rely on tools provided by the architects of oppression to liberate ourselves and bring about change. The change can only happen if we have a creative and transformative mindset. We are a resourceful, generous, and most importantly, a guided community. We need a long-term plan, in line with our values and principles, rather than compromise. That's why, here at Cage, we have prepared a 10-point plan, outlining 10 priorities for the Muslim community to craft a new way forward, inshallah. It's a new vision, centered on focusing on the real centers of power that shape politics, economy, media, and culture. The emphasis is on local community organizing and building strength and capacity from the ground up, networking across the Muslim community to form alliances and working beyond our community with those who share our sense of fairness and civic resistance to build a different type of politics, a movement-based politics. It's an approach that is self-organizing and independent, not relying on outside parties nor appealing to those who are in power. This 10-point plan covers all areas of civic life, economy, political engagement, masjids, charities. It details practical and strategic ways to effectively challenge the status quo. 10 key areas in which you can focus on in your personal spiritual life as well as your communal and public life, working towards justice. From understanding how and where your money goes to your duties as a Muslim, building education, establishing businesses, becoming financially independent, countering the media agenda, transforming the digital space, forming and developing active community groups, and taking independent social action. The 10-point plan will show you how to become active, how to become agents of change without falling into demoralization and without surrendering to the rigged game of party politics every 5 years. It will show you how to engage in society and the system, but on our terms and aligned to our ethical code as Muslims. As a community, we must stand for justice and truth. We are people of the haqq. We are accountable, we are morally responsible for the resources and capacity Allah has given us. Our vision is for liberation, for us, for Palestine, for the Ummah, and for mankind. Please read the plan and start discussing it with those in your community so you can start implementing today.